Hi, are you a cleaning service? If so, I'm Brian Anderson, CEO of Simple Estimate, and I'm here to show you how to win 30% more often. This is Simple Estimate. This is the configurator. This is how you build a quote that's going to win more. So let me just give you the lay of the land here. You can title your quotes, you can build a description, you can link to things, and then as you get into the actual estimate itself, what you see here are a couple of sections that are like the colored line items. And you can add as many sections as you want. You just simply come down here, you can add new, and you can add a new section, and then you can choose options for a section. Underneath a section is a task, and a task can be subtasks. You can see examples of multiple subtasks here. And then underneath task, you can also have what are called pricing line items. So the way that you do that is you just come in here and add a task, or if you're under a task or even under a section, you can also add these pricing line items. So this is an hourly line item, so we can estimate by hour how much someone in a particular role, in this case a cleaner, which you can just select that from your rate card, which is over here, and then it'll fill in the rate, and then you can go and build in a low, a likely, and a high estimate, and then it's going to calculate a number using what's called the PERT formula, which accounts for all three of those numbers and divides it by 6. And so it makes it a more accurate estimate. So the power of this is that you can quickly build out what's in your head and what are the details that you actually need to do for a given job. So if I come in and say I want to do standard cleaning, and I want to vacuum the floors, clean the bathrooms, work on a kitchen, the living room, family room, dining rooms, and bedrooms, and there's specific things that we want to do in each of those, so you can know all of those. And then underneath the ones that you want to estimate, you can then put in an hourly line item, which shows up here, build out your estimates, and you can just simply go through and do that at whatever level you need to. And then you can also use these subtasks to use things like quantity. So for example, if I have bathrooms, let's say there's 3 bathrooms, and I want to quote what it would be for 1 bathroom, then I can just roll that up into 3, and you can see the roll up numbers all working together here. On the on the quote, you can also build in things like, for example, fixed line items. So I could say I want to, for every cleaning, I'm going to need cleaning supplies. And so I just want to average out that maybe those cleaning supplies per cleaning are going to be $10, and it's going to be built in, it's going to be added up through that quantity there. So it'll be included in your estimates, and then it'll be rolled up into these costs. So over here, I'm showing a monthly cost. You also have a total cost. You can control which ones you want to show to clients, or if you want to show those or not. And then you can also edit the term of those. So right now I'm just showing a monthly because I'm trying to quote an annual job. So monthly for 12 months. I could also turn it off or use different periods. And so once you get to that point and you've built out the quote and you're happy with where it's at, you've got all the right things estimated out and it's organized, then you can share it with your customer. So what you'll do is you'll create a share, and then you can configure it to be exactly how you want. So here's an example of that quote, and I went in here and when I created this, I selected these options. I decided not to show the total price. I just want to show the recurring monthly price. I want to show all the tasks. I don't want to show the pricing line items, and I don't want to show the hours. And I want to mix in any markups or discounts into all of the other line items when I show this to a customer. And then I'm going to show them any notes. I don't have any notes on this one. I can set a password if I want to, and then I can share that with my client. So I can just copy and paste this link or grab that right here and share it with my client. And then they're going to get a simplified view of what you're thinking. They're going to see how all the numbers roll up, and they're going to want to buy from you more often. You're going to win more because you're going to give them the clarity and the understanding of what goes into the work, and that's what they're looking for. They want to find people they trust that are going to deliver on the services. And if you share it with them and then you decide, hey, this looks pretty good, but they have some feedback, you can also come in and create a snapshot. So then back here, I can look at all my old ones here, and I can make changes to the new one. And I can then reshare things with my client, or I can roll back to snapshots. I can share existing shares with them. And all of that leads to just this simple workflow that helps you win more, helps you move faster, helps your team work better together. And then as you really build out these things, you can start creating them as templates. So once you have a good estimate, you can save it as a template, and it will show up like this, for example. So all I have to do is click the Start From button, and every time I want to quote a new job, I just quote from templates. It multiplies your productivity. I hope you like what you see. We'd love to work with you. Please give us a try and reach out to support if you need any help at all. We're here to help. Thank you.